someone added support for the 3DO M2 in MAME, even though nothing for that system was ever released.
Yeah, what is it? It's 4 titles I've never heard of that probably aren't great.
Yeah, I didn't realize any of them were actually working. So I stopped working in the video game store in like early, spring 96, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually had an M2 promo tape that I was not smart enough to take with me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we ran that. So we had like 4 monitors in the store. And back then, it wasn't like GameStop today, whatever they're playing in the background is beamed in from corporate, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But back then, we had monitors and like vendors would just send us videotapes. So we had pretty much free reign over what we ran.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, we ran whatever tape was longest because this was a VHS tape. And so it meant not having to rewind it. And also just for your own sanity. Like something that's only a 5-minute loop, you just don't want to run.
Yeah, you go insane.
So there was like here's all the awesome stuff 3DO was doing in 1996. Of course, none of it happened, right? I mean, 3DO was already a completely dead console.
Yeah.
But even before then, I mean, by the time the PlayStation launched, it was just done.
Mm-hmm.
But we still had this promo tape of like upcoming 3DO games and then all this M2 stuff. And I only remember like a haunted house. It looked like, Escape from Monster Manor Part 2 kind of thing. That's the only one I really remember. The games in this video, I don't recall really. Maybe this police game was on the tape. I remember the one here that looks like a zombie shooter is probably the one that we had on our tape.
I think is that Evil Knight, maybe?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even know if it had a title on our tape, really. I don't think it even had a title yet. And it was just the M2 part. I mean, it was like 5 seconds of gameplay footage. That's why I didn't think any of these were close to finished. But the soccer game, that actually does look familiar. So maybe there was more footage of that on the tape we had.
Yeah, I wish you would have grabbed that. That'd be one you would definitely send to Hard for Games.
Oh, yeah, I would have for sure sent it to them. But I don't know. I mean, just at the time period, it was 3DO. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, nobody cared about 3DO then. And I certainly didn't think that like 20 years later, I would be interested in digging up the history of the 3DO.